Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Lamar off the play fake. His first throw is an interception. And the Cowboys force the turnover on the first series of this game.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okay. That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. The drive begins with Henry. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
3rd and long for him here. Completed to Flowers. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Takes this in at the 25. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Going to 53. Hey, here we go. Line in. Under.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Line in. We're going to 54. Line in.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
And the Cowboys first down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Kill. Yeah, there we go. I check.
First down, here's Dak. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. Hits to the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Hill now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. He gets loose down the right side. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Escapes the pocket. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers, and now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Look down, here's Jackson. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Yeah, there we go. Kick,
Dak now from the gun. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
Kill! 47!
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 26.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. The line,
Another run from Williams. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Gun.
Prescott now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Aubrey puts it through. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
Well, nice for this offense to know that even when they don't find the end zone, they could still come away with some points and keep up an awfully impressive pace they've set for themselves.
Ali to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hey, middle.
Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down. From the gun, Jackson. He's throwing deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Offense up to the line fast.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. Tyler Loop out for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Loop knocks it through, and the gap closes to 14 points.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, I wonder, Brock, who's got a birthday over on that sideline, because they got a gift to begin this second half. Their offense getting an immediate chance to do something about this deficit.
And that gift delivered by the special teams, right? Everybody talks about the offensive.
And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. And his aim was off there. He hits the left upright, and it's no good. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, kill!
Here's Williams to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here. Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a hole.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Jump off, caught by his back. He's out near midfield and still going. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 24-yard dash, and it gives them the first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Kill. 26.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They've got first down from the 31.
Yeah, here we go. We go flying in.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. And has another one. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
Second and 6 at the Ravens' 26-yard line.
On second down, a run with Williams. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It's nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line in. 26.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
Here we go. I take 26.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he gets in, touchdown. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
17.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Ali to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
And if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Here's Lamar. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes again. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an walk, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw. He rolls to his right. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. Trayvon Diggs has got it. So he'll get some extra help with that return. And after the interception, they're going to be down inside the 40.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They were going to 53.
Dak off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. Close secured by George Pickett. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. Fire it in. Hey, kill. Go.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Here we go, 47.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. Wide in. Here we're going to 54. Wide in.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
At the Ravens' 13-yard line.
Kill.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and you couldn't. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done, and they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
Hill now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. On the move. Headed right. Complete to Derrick Henry. This is a nice game. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36. To throw. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to push deep downfield. Caught at the 20-yard line. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
It's a gain of 45 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
1st down. Here's Lamar. And the stop is made just a couple of yards shy of that end zone. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
That's another Baltimore 1st down.
Now here's Lamar. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. the status that he has around the league, Brock. Well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. And this kick is brought in by the Cowboys, and that should be enough to secure them this win. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Yeah, here we go. I take one.
Running right, it's Williams. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd and just 2 to go.
47. Hey, here we go. All right, hey. Here we go. Kill. Split it, kick.
Running for the marker with Williams. He has the Cowboys' 1st down, Brock, and that should clinch this win for him.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.